Hello everyone, and welcome or welcome back to the channel. Um, First of all, I'm getting a few views, and I didn't know if this was going to happen because I'm not sort of doing the usual kind of thing, YouTube marketing thumbnail thing. My thumbnail's like super simple, and I haven't really attempted to like sort of market the channel or anything like that. I kind of just wanted to do something really, really simple and just see what happened basically. So I didn't know I didn't know if it was going to get any views, and I was like, well, how many videos can I make without getting any views? Can I do 30? Can I do 100? I don't know. But yeah, so the views might all be bots, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, as long as it kind of looks like some people are watching it, I'll carry on for now, and we'll sort of see how it goes. I don't really want to make this channel like super popular or anything. I don't know. I just wanted to put some games out there and sort of see what happened. Um, Secondly, I guess I've added something to the goals. So I really need to start playing quick. I mean, this is super obvious, but we sort of, I can't just carry on getting down to like below a minute and then trying to scrape draws. I'm not sure that's, yeah, I mean, obviously some games are going to go like that, but yeah, I need to speed up a bit. So I'll try and do that. It's a really difficult thing to do, right? Because moving instantly is easy. And taking a lot of time is easy. I'm trying to find the right balance, like in between that, is hard. As soon as I start thinking about a chess position, I'm not timing it. Like time just sort of disappears a bit. But I don't know. I'll try and make some progress in that regard. But yeah, enough yapping. Let's go and queue up. So be in the right scene. I've also turned the volume up a bit, so hopefully that's kind of all right. I thought the videos were maybe a bit quiet. Okay, we've got the white pieces against chess indie. See what they want to do with 1e4. Okay, so it looks like this might be the French. Haven't completely decided what I'm going to do yet. Let's play a really boring French exchange French. um, uh, and just kind of put the pieces on sensible squares. So yeah, this is going to be really dry, but we'll see what happens. So obviously I can play this move. Opponent can do this. I'm going to do this. So the opponent can't do this. Hope this is okay. Yeah. So, oh, I can't bring the bishop here, of course. Let's just support this pawn. I expect. Look at this. This is very civilized, I must say, between the two of us. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Probably just going to do the same thing. And then queen either here or here, I guess. I guess knight here and then queen on c2. And we have an extremely symmetrical position. I mean, this is sort of classic. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out, have I lost the tempo here? Oh no, it's the rook, yeah. Okay, so opponent decides to do something interesting. Thank you, opponent. I very much appreciate it. So is this... Oh, okay, I didn't actually mean to do that. But I think it should be okay. So there's no real need to take this. Our queens are staring at each other. Their queen is undefended. Does that change anything? I don't think so. Let's make practical decisions quickly. I mean, I think this is okay. And then I can just sort of bring the rook over. And we're still up on a tempo. I could play this and try and improve. There is this knight jump here. Okay, I need to move quicker, so let's try this. So now that I've taken here, they can, okay, so they can do this. They can take my bishop. I'm okay with that, to be honest. Can they do anything else with the knight? It sort of doesn't really look like it. So I'm going to jump in here. I suppose they can maybe do this jump. and probably just bring the rook to the centre. Maybe improve this knight to here. That kind of means that they can then play this move, I suppose. Does it? I've got... Yeah, interesting. I think I can improve this knight to here, right? I don't think this jump works. Maybe it does, actually. Okay, let's just play this. They still don't... They don't want to take this bishop, which is interesting, I suppose. Okay, never mind. So I guess I just have to take this back. Now I can improve this to here, I think. Again, wouldn't be too keen on this knight jump. Okay, they want to keep their bishop, so I guess that just gives away a pawn. Interesting. Let's see if they try and jump the knight in, I suppose. So maybe we can exchange the rooks. I cannot jump in here, actually. Okay. The opponent has an isolated pawn. Actually, the opponent has an isolated pawn, which is quite important. What we want to do is control the square in front of the pawn, I believe. I mean, I don't know too many details, but can I take, play here, take, sort of seems okay. And this pawn is undefended at the moment, if... my knight should move. I wonder if this is good, because it does allow this, and it would take me a while to try and trade that off. It's just not really threatening anything, though, that I can see. So, I mean, I assume this is fine. I like my knight. I didn't look for queen moves after this, I guess. So there's like this, maybe. But I think I can just play this. And it's fine. Yeah, that's not the exact queen move I was expecting. So if I play this, there's check, and you can take they can take this pawn. I could just play this maybe. Then this move, but then I have this move. There's also just this. But then I take... No, because the knight hangs. Interesting. Okay. So, in being too trade happy, I think maybe have allowed the opponent to get a slightly better position. What about just accepting this isolated pawn here? It will be on a dark square, and they've got a light square bishop, so that is something to think about. I think I want to play this move. Is there any other way of guarding this square, I guess? I don't see a good one, so let's try this. Obviously we need to now get the king involved, I believe. That just leads to this, but maybe here, then here. Yeah, that's a good move. That is a good move. So what can this king do? I think it will be good to bring this king up, but maybe just good to get my knight here. I don't think I'm concerned about this move. If I come here, that doesn't seem that dangerous. I'm going to put this here, so and then bring my king maybe. This pawn is definitely a bit of a weakness, but this pawn is this pawn is a weakness, but this pawn is a weakness too. Okay, so if I go here, there's this here, like, I don't really see it. We need to get these onto dark squares at some point, I guess, but this is tricky to do. So maybe this first. That sort of allows the bishop down, so maybe not yet. And just keep bringing my king to the center of the board. Okay, so if here there's this check, but there's also this check, but maybe that's not good because my king would have to just go back. So maybe it's time to try and see what this bishop wants to do. Because this bishop has to stay on this diagonal now, right? So in fact, can it only go here? And then I've got like this and threatening to fork. Isn't this quite an annoying move now? There's also this. And you have to take. And then there's this pawn. That kind of looks a bit drawish. I was sort of maybe not wanting to take the bishop, so maybe there's this. Obviously just king here. I'm sort of pushing his king into the middle of the board, I guess. But now this kind of gives my knight a bit of room, but this just drops a pawn, no? But then there's this. So if I take this now, right? And then do the fork. There's a check. I didn't check this check. But we may, in fact, end up getting both pawns, perhaps. If this check comes, I guess I come here. So check. There's not many places for my king to go. Here, there's a check here or here, but again, all my pawns kind of seem okay. I think it seems okay. I don't want to be going backwards really. I want my king to come up. So now maybe king here. And I guess you can push this pawn now and trade it. Okay, I didn't see this move. I guess there's this. Sort of got to keep coming up. This seems okay. There's no checks because my knight's in the center of the board. Look at my nice, really nice central knights. So yeah, this pawn isn't hanging. This check, I'm not sure does anything. So I mean, can I just? Oh, I can take this pawn, but then this. But then I just come back here. But then this, right? So I need to guard this. Here, there's nothing here. So I just want to come back here, I think. And then play this. Okay. Are they just... Yeah, they're trying to flag me now. Okay, yeah, we've got to speed up. We've got to speed up. Have to speed up here. Okay. I'll take this as well, I guess. Okay. Gotta go quick. So now trading off pieces would be good. Maybe this when I get the chance. He's not going to give me the chance, is he? He's just going to try and flag me. Yeah, tricky. I've only got 1 minute 39 and I'm sort of having to move kind of instantly, and there's just so many pieces on the board. Let's come back and defend this pawn. And maybe try pushing. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going quick enough. Yeah, sure. Is this just a draw? I hope I'm not getting mated here. I don't really have time to check. But it could well be. Yeah. Is this just a draw? I don't see anything else. My king's just so restricted. Yeah. They might play on, I suppose. I've only got 1 minute 10. Yeah, okay. Not the most interesting game in the world. 2 draws in a row. I mean, I had an advantage, but again, I was trying to concentrate on playing more quickly, but took a big long think here. 81 seconds. Wow, it just doesn't feel like that long. And took a 30-second think here with only 2 minutes on the clock, which is not good. It's so hard to try and... Like, it takes a long time to think about all these different knight moves that can happen though, right? And then what can happen after that. It is tricky. Okay, let's... Oh, I'm not in analysis mode. My apologies. Sorry, yeah, maybe you couldn't see the graph, but yeah, these are the times I was talking about here. Yeah, not the most interesting game, but I mean, I think we got an advantage at the end. But let's take a look. So exchange French, super boring. Supposedly, certainly this one was. The evaluation is just not blinking at all. Okay, yeah, I could have played this move. I was thinking about it, but I mean, yeah, these are just very minor differences according to the engine. Sorry, just had to saw the Lichess is struggling on Firefox again. So yeah, I mean, you can see this graphic sort of doesn't really budge, and then black gets a slight edge here when they get this nice sort of queen infiltration. So we trade the queen off to try and defend from that. Okay, that doesn't like that, but yeah, it makes a threat, which the opponent misses. But there's just so many checks now. There's so many checks. Yeah, maybe this trying to stay central was not... computer wanted me to go to the edge of the board. But like... Yeah. It wanted me to do this, to just get out of the checks. Now that... I mean, this is not intuitive. Moving your king here in an endgame seems unintuitive. Okay, that's a mistake because of this. And now I can capture this pawn. Yeah, and we're just winning. But I walked into what I thought was perpetual check, and that is indeed the case because of this move, which again just seems so natural to just be like, oh, my pawn is hanging, so I'm going to come back and defend my pawn. But I should have done it like this, or like this, and then the checks go on though. Yeah, hard. I think, in hindsight, what can we learn from this? Well, I think all of this kind of seemed alright, right? If I could have traded off any of these pieces once I am... What am I? I'm a pawn up here. So now maybe is the time to trade. To try and make a trade. So I can try like this, for example. And try and trade off pieces, but I was finding it so difficult to think quickly in this position, which I knew I was winning, but like all of these knight checks, even with my two beautifully central knights, were just such a hassle that cost me so much time. And where is it? Yeah, so the time, there was one move time towards the end, which was really bad. It was here. So, no, it wasn't here. Oh, it must have been the turn before, right? Yeah, so 2 minutes, 24 seconds here goes down to, I basically spent 30 seconds on this move, which is a fifth of my time remaining. Yeah, I mean, here I can threaten to take this pawn, right? So I probably could have played that quite quickly, but I was trying to stay central with the king. Oops, I messed up. Let's go back to here. So yeah, did a reasonable job of managing time, with the exception of with the exception of these four moves where the knight was just checking me, and I still played all right, undefeated again, 2 draws in a row. Sorry for the rather dry opening, but yeah, I just wanted to try it. I don't know, we can try other things against the French, I guess, but I mean, we got an advantage, so just traded everything off and then just played the endgame, outplayed my opponent for a bit in the endgame, where they were just dropping pawns, but they found a nice resource to basically run my clock down, and I walked into a perpetual. So yeah, cool. Thanks very much for watching. See you later.